Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Caleb Leo. Welcome to the Awakening. Woo! I'm so excited to be reaching out to you on your mobile phones, your laptops, right in your home. It's so great. I'm so excited. I'm happy about this, and this is our very first episode. It's great. Now, the Awakening is here to reach out to every one of us out there who wants to discover themselves and develop spiritually. It's going to be exciting. So you follow up on all of our series, and you'll get blessed, and your life will never remain the same anymore. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now, we are going to be discussing on our very first episode becoming a person of value. Becoming a person of value. In our society today, we celebrate men and women we feel have achieved a whole lot. Those that have been influential to us, who we call our models. We celebrate them and we want to be like them. That's so great. It's a good thing. I have people I admire. I really want to be like. I want to be a speaker like them. I want to influence my generation like they did to their own. But then the challenge we have with our generation is our speed is really affecting us. We are too fast. We want everything compressed in a chip that will run in milliseconds. That's great, but when it comes to becoming a person of value, there is no chip to achieve that. You don't need a chip implanted in your brain. You need to influence people, and doing that takes time. So what you need to do, what is the process to go through? The process is to gain wisdom. Gain wisdom is a process. Everyone you've seen today that are valuable in life gained wisdom to become great in what they do. They have to take the time to develop their understanding in that very area. They develop their skills. So I'll tell you this, get wisdom. In the Bible, the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the most valuable thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all their gettings, get understanding. Proverbs 16, verse 16 now says, it is better to become wise than to get gold. It is better to have it's better than to have a lot of silver. It is better to become wise than to get gold. It is better than to have a lot of silver. So getting wise is most important. Why? Because when you have wisdom, you attract wealth, you attract the gold, you attract the silver, and you can keep them and multiply them. But if you give a fool silver, the fool will waste it. Why do you think the rich get richer? Because they are wise in their craft. And the poor, when you give them money, they give it back to the rich by buying the products that belongs to the rich. Why? Because the rich have become people of value. They took time to gain wisdom in their craft. They developed themselves. How joyful is the man who finds wisdom and the man who gains understanding. If you are wise, it is a joyful thing. You are always joyful. You are happy. You are excited because you achieve your aim. You achieve your goal. So what do you need in life? Which process do you need to go through to become a person of value? It is by going out there to look for wisdom. The Bible says, buy wisdom and sell it not. So you buy wisdom. How do you buy wisdom? Where do you find wisdom? Is it in the marketplace? Of course, yes, in the marketplace. You find wisdom in between books. You find wisdom in tapes, in records, messages like this, in tapes and teachings like this. You find wisdom out there written on the internet in articles. You find wisdom everywhere, but you have to patiently study and look for them. You find wisdom by listening to people. You find wisdom by studying models. You find wisdom by developing yourself in your craft. We go to school not just to learn theories that we'll never use in real life. We go to school to develop our capacity to learn. So as a student, if you are still one, develop your capacity to learn and understand. If you are a graduate, develop your capacity to learn and understand. Learning is continuous. The more you learn, the more wise you become. So you go out there, you get wise. Thank you so much. I'm so excited having you today. It's indeed a pleasure. And I would urge you follow us same time next week, and we're going to be doing this again. We'll dig more deeper into this. Is indeed great. Thank you so much.